if you're buying an immovable property worth rupees 50 lakhs or more, you are liable to deduct TDS. Yes, you. Even if you are not liable to audit or you're not a deductor, but still, if you're buying an immovable property more than rupees 15 lakhs, then you're liable to deduct TDS of the seller. So as a buyer, before you make payment to him, you have to deduct his TDS at the rate of 1% of the transaction value, of the agreement value, and you have to deposit this 1% amount to the government, and you have to pay remaining 99% amount to the seller. Now, even if there is more than one buyer, more than one seller, you can't say it's a 60 lakh property, so we are two people, 30 lakh, no. As the property is one, the transaction value of the property is one, you have to deduct TDS. Now, TDS has to be deducted on the transaction value or the stamp duty value, whichever is higher. For example, I have purchased the property worth rupees 60 lakhs, but the stamp duty value of the property is 70 lakh. So the TDS has to be deducted on 70 lakhs at 1%, which will be around 70,000. If the payment is made in installments, then the TDS has also to be deducted in those specific installments. Consideration for immovable property shall include all the charges, whatever you are paying along with buying of the flat. Let's say you're paying some club membership fee or water and electricity fee or parking, etc., etc. So for example, if I am buying a property of 65 lakhs and I have paid 10 lakhs extra towards car parking or club membership fee, etc. So the total value which I'll be paying for the property is 75 lakhs. So now the TDS has to be deducted on 75 lakhs at 1%, which will be around 75,000. So you have to deduct 75,000 and pay remaining amount to the seller. Now where will you do 75,000? You will have to pay 75,000 to the government by form 26QB. We'll understand that process. Now in order to pay this amount, you don't need a TAN to be a deductor. You can be a deductor by using your PAN number also. But you also have to obtain PAN number of the seller. If the seller is not providing you PAN number, then you will have to deduct his TDS at the rate of 20% and you will pay only 80% remaining amount to him.